Okay, so we are all here again, showing off yet a... Well, actually, no, we've been over this deck before, but I talked to Darkness King briefly about it earlier while I was at work. I thought it would still be a important inclusion, because the original video I showed with like all the adjustments made and all of that, basically like the round 2 I did for his deck, I was praising it quite a bit. I do see room for improvement though. Particularly in Few here, because Few's a decent all-around figure, he helps dive the backline and all that, but outside of that, he doesn't offer much else to the team. At least in my opinion, he doesn't. I would think you would benefit more to replace Few with the speedier version of the original Super Saiyan 4 Goku, who not only is packing 4,000 speed, by the way, he's also packing 4,000 attack, which is, that's after you max him out entirely into attack, which I know doesn't sound like a whole lot, but that's only going to keep increasing anyway, while he's also decreasing the enemy's attack on him and the team in general. So I think it'd be a very good and important inclusion. I think it'd do a lot better than Few. It'll also give the deck overall a lot more speed. And as you can hear, I've got just some of the music that's played from the Funimation dub of the anime. And the reason for that is because I'm just trying to keep my nose as clean as possible with copyright. I don't haven't really gotten in trouble for any of it. But still, it's just more of a hassle than it really needs to be. So, probably going forward, you're going to be hearing a lot of this, and if I still get issues with that, then I'll just seek out remixes, chiptune remixes, if anything. And part of it is my fault too, to be fair. Granted, I know often in my videos I'll include I made a know nothing, and I genuinely mean that. I'm just a guy who works for dispatch and roadside assistance. I don't have the time or knowledge to make a lot of the cool things that the community's been able to come with, such as music and just other, non-Dragon Ball related bands that have musical talent in general. For example, my latest vid before this one was a band where I played like 3 of their songs from one of my favorite albums by them, and the band was After the Burial. And of course, at least I think I mentioned that in the description. I have to go back and look, but yeah, I have no musical talent when it comes to composition, so I just want to throw that out there. But anyway, the Darkness King's deck. So I know that I usually state that when I run my decks, I like to have Ultimate Gauge up turn 5 if I can, because that just thwarts your opponent's plans more often than not when they're trying to screw you over on ulting. And I also like to run, of course, the Ultimate Gauge down every turn. 2 of them in each deck. That's usually my limit with those, because if you know which figures to put them on and how to play and where to put them, that's really all you need. I feel like you're, and again, this is just my playstyle, I feel like that will allow your team to reach its maximum potential that way. And the team already does well enough in mitigating damage with Gogeta, but you can make it even better by getting rid of Few in favor of the original Super Saiyan 4 Goku, the speedier variant again, if you want to, keep the speed, which I would recommend. And that's actually a really useful thing to have, especially if you were trying to focus on a decent hard-hitting deck that wants to go first. That would benefit greatly. Or if you don't want to run either Few or the Super Saiyan or Goku, the original one, of course, you could even put one of Videl. She's got a spot in the back middle too. She's like one of the most busted figures in the entire game. You know, let's put down UI Goku. We haven't really used him much yet. I'm probably gonna get outsped, so never mind. I'll go Gogeta instead. Just for the heck of it, I am throwing out Broly. Yeah, it's kind of risky on my part, but I don't expect Goku to do a whole lot to him. And thankfully, for once, the AI got screwed over on the wheel. That should be a kill, but I'm gonna let it play out in case. Because this is the speedier version of Focus Flash Vegeta, and not the slower one that hits like a friggin' freight train. Which, by the way, is still an amazing figure. That's why I run him on my deck. Hence the my deck series, of course. And hey, if this is the deck that benefits Darkness King almost every single game, more power to him. It's not a bad one. I'd run it a little bit differently, but my goal with this little series is just to show off everyone's like their go-to deck. Like, say you're having a really difficult time with progressing in the story or free battle, and you're not really trying to get it done as quick or as slow as possible. You're just trying to win it. That's what the series is pretty much about. And I would appreciate any other, you know, focuses, like, what are the decks that you all rely on most? Like, I can't make videos on the course if I don't get any suggestions. And I'm not using that as an excuse. Like, I'm just trying to get people more involved with the channel is all. And again, I don't expect to go anywhere with this. I just think it's something fun to do. And if any of you want to participate in it, then great. If not, I'm not going to take it to heart, so don't worry too much about it. I'm still kind of in the testing phase on this to see how it goes, because I don't really know how it's going to go. And I think that's more or less how Mug and Bobo have been, well, I call him Bobo anyway, have been approaching their series, you know, because they're not sure exactly how they're going to do. It's also why, which is very smart on Rock and Robo's part, is he likes to hold some polls, which I can get behind. I can understand why you might want to do that. I like to sort of just wing it though, over on my channel though, so. And I am curious, I do want to see how this deck does against the new Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta deck, so to end things off, we'll probably finish with that. And just to play it safe, gonna keep Vegeta behind Gogeta. And I will say it again if I haven't already, I really think the other Gogeta we got is not very good at all. The other UR Blue Gogeta, like, they really shafted him. Very useful counter. Very nice. I've actually stopped asking for counters. If I get them, great. If not, it's whatever. Because the game's gonna give you the counter attacks when it decides to. It's just whatever at this point. You know, I will say though, if I were to run this deck, I may change up another figure. If anything, I would probably drop... Yeah, I'd probably drop the, Actually, no, that would get rid of the spot in the bottom left, so never mind. if anything, though, what you might be able to do is you could get rid of Broly in favor of the you can get rid of Broly in favor of Pew if you really want to keep Pew that badly, and you can just replace maybe Vegeta, or you like Goku with OG Super Saiyan or Goku. I mean, I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking how else you could make this deck run better. Well, not better, just rather how you can switch it up. I didn't mean to waste any of your focus time, but that's sorry. I just can't help it. I'm still kind of thinking out loud right now and just still behind on sleep. Because, of course, like every hour last night, I am not joking, I get up because I keep hearing the cat start meowing again. And I cannot tell you why he feels the need to do it, but it's something I just gotta push through, continue to work on, and hopefully tonight I'll get a good night's sleep. Of course I lose you, okay, that... Wow, I took way too much damage. This should be death. Not bad damage, not bad. Of course, there's one glaring flaw. Even though he's in the upper middle, he's awful as an 0-1 figure. He does not have the speed necessary to do so. Or the defense, for that matter, either. So, I think we'll do one more. Let's see how it does against Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. This is a really difficult free battle they included. In my opinion, I think this is the most difficult free battle in the game today. The one after with End of Z Goku is like so easy in comparison to a lot of the other ones. I would look at it as like a breather exhibition match with Goku. And hopefully I can get rid of Beerus, if anything. I may end up losing my Gogeta here. I should not have skipped that. I should have waited to see if I could get a counter. Oh well. This should be a kill anyway. Yes, okay. Such a good figure. I gotta use Gogeta more often. And of course I open my mouth and he dies. Well, that happened. Thankfully the only real speed behind his deck is this one. But it's really kind of a moot point. If he gets put in his trigger square, he loses everything. Like as far as the speed, it just vanishes completely. And I was wondering, and this question goes out to everybody watching, what do you guys think of Pokemon? And the only reason I asked that is because there's this really, well, I think he's a really cool YouTuber anyway. It's called False White Gaming. He covers a lot of the competitive history with insert Pokemon here, from the generation they were introduced all the way up to current gen. He's got a really he's got a lot of really cool, insightful vids on that kind of thing, and I was thinking about doing something similar with the figures. So let me know how you guys would feel about that. If you want me to go into like competitive history with any of the other figures, or just in general. I think that'd be a really fun idea to to mess around with. I wanted to see how you guys felt about it first, though, of course, because, yeah, I'm pretty much going to be doing my own thing, what I want to do on the channel, but still, I want to, you know, get my viewers involved, too. And I appreciate anyone who's taking a few minutes to watch this, and watch me play this game while I make really stupid rants. And unfortunately, I'm going to get outsped. Probably going to lose, like, all my figures here. Jesus. That is the most appropriate timing for a song to play if I ever heard it. My goodness. Oh man, that counterattack would have been so good to have. This is actually one of my favorite themes in the entirety of the franchise, by the way. It's so freaking good. I think this is the one that plays like after we think that Cell dies and really survives and comes back. And then of course, you know, Vegeta happens. I will say to this day he's still my favorite character, but my god, a lot of the choices he's made are really stupid. So I suppose, if anything, before we end it off, I'll give a couple of closing thoughts on the deck. Very decent overall. I personally would get rid of Hugh, especially if you're aiming for more of a speed-oriented team. Perhaps even replacing Broly with someone who's a bit quicker. That could offer a lot more to the team, like this figure right here, and then duping him out all on speed. And then perhaps even if you wanted, get rid of Few, and you could do one of two things. You could include the speedier variant of the original Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which would benefit the team greatly, would also stack with Gogeta's trigger spot here. Or if you really want to make sure that you're going first each turn, you could also put in Videl. So those are just some options to think about. But anyway, again, I want to thank you all for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Yeah, I'm not really going to reveal just yet what I got planned here, so just stay tuned. I'll catch you guys later. I'm going to go try to get some sleep here. Peace.